real money is made in a room you haven't walked into yet. Before we walk into that room, let's ground this in real data. Not estimates, not guesses. Real financial statements that anyone can access. Some car dealerships aren't small family operations. They're publicly traded corporations with hundreds of locations. Companies like Lithia Motors, which operates over 324 dealerships in the US alone, AutoNation with over 300, Penske with over 200. Because they have public investors, they're required to file detailed financial statements showing exactly how they make money. And those statements tell a very clear story. The average gross profit on a new car, that's the price you pay minus the manufacturer's invoice, is $3,263. On a used car, it's about $2,084. Now, gross profit is useful, but it's not the whole picture. The dealership still has to pay rent, salaries, the person at the front desk, the lights, the lot maintenance. All of those operating costs that accountants call SG&A expenses. Selling, general, and administrative. When you subtract all of that, the actual net profit per car drops to somewhere between $500 and $1,200, depending on which financial statements you look at. That's the number that makes Derek feel like a genius. He negotiated to $50 above invoice. The average buyer is paying $3,263 above invoice. Derek is thousands ahead of the average, and he is on the sales floor. But the sales floor is not where the big money is made. The dealership isn't done with Derek yet, not even close. Derek thinks the negotiation is over. The price is locked. He shook hands. He's led down a hallway into a smaller office to just handle the paperwork. This is the most profitable room in the entire dealership, and almost every buyer walks in with their guard completely down. The person sitting behind that desk is called the finance manager. But don't let the title fool you. The finance manager is not a clerk. They're not there to process forms. They are the highest earning salesperson in the building. There's a reason they're in that office instead of on the sales floor, because that's where the biggest money is made. From those same public financial statements, here's what dealerships make in the finance manager's office. Somewhere between $2,000 and $2,800 per car, on top of whatever they made from selling you the car itself. Let's break down exactly where that money comes from. First, the loan reserve. When you finance a car, the interest rate you pay isn't just what the lender requires. The dealership marks it up. If the lender approves you at 4%, the dealership might charge you 5%. That extra 1% is called the loan reserve, and it's pure profit. Across all the cars they sell, that markup amounts to $600 to $800 per car for the dealership. Next, the extended warranty. This is the one where they hand you a brochure with a long list of everything that's covered. It sounds comprehensive. What they don't highlight is what's not covered. The profit margin on an extended warranty is between $700 and $1,000. Then there's gap insurance. This one is actually worth understanding. If you finance a car and it gets totaled, the insurance company pays what the car is currently worth, not what you owe on the loan. If the loan balance is higher than the car's value, you're stuck paying that difference out of pocket. Gap insurance covers that gap. It's not a bad product if you're financing, but the profit margin built into it is $250 to $400. After that, there are protection add-ons: wheel protection, paint sealant, car mats, fabric coating. Small ticket items with $0 to $300 of profit each. They feel minor, but they add up. Total F&I profit, finance and insurance from the finance manager's office: $1,900 to $2,100 per car. But the finance office isn't done. There's still the paperwork. Every car sale generates a stack of documents, and built into that stack is another $700 to $800 in profit. The processing fee, also called a documentation fee, that's what they charge you for typing your information into their system, printing it out, and handing it to you to sign. Profit on that: $400 to $650. Electronic filing and registration markup. Applying for your first vehicle registration: $40 to $90 in profit on top of the actual cost. The temporary tag, the paper you stick on your dash until your plates arrive: $20 to $50 profit. Digital contracting and notary, someone has to notarize your signature: $10 to $30 profit. None of these numbers are huge on their own, but combine them and the paperwork alone generates $700 to $800 in profit per car. Now add it all up. F&I profit plus documentation profit. The finance manager's office makes between $2,700 and $2,900 per car.